Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Okay. Here.
Director Rundy.
Here.
Director Hayes.
Here.
Director Roth is excused. Director Moore. Here. Director Gray.
Here.
And President Bradley.
Here we have a quorum. I'll call a meeting in order.
From the President, contract and bond for letting number 8614, improvements to Tower Grove Park, Task 3, reconstruct park roadways, BPS project number R2015-87041, St. Louis, Missouri. Addendum number 2 for letting number 8622, improvements to Tower Grove Park, Task 2, refurbish 6 tennis courts, project number R2015-87041, St. Louis, Missouri. Recommendation that the City of St. Louis Public Art Guidelines be approved. Recommendation that Public Highway at Grade Crossing Improvements Agreement covering the addition of sidewalk on an existing road, dot number 424875H at Railroad Mile Post 6.5 DeSoto Subdivision at or near St. Louis, Missouri, between Union Pacific Railroad Real Estate Department and the City of St. Louis, approved and President authorized to sign. Recommendation that emergency action for work for the expansion of airport office building parking lot, Lambert St. Louis International Airport, be approved. From the Director of Public Utilities, recommendation that the following emergencies be approved as follows. To make repairs to transmission and steering of John Deere 410G backhoe 289415. Repair and improve the perimeter security chain link fence at the north end of Chain of Rocks water treatment plant due to damage sustained from a vehicle accident. Repair, replace roofing for the distributive pumping, primary pumping, and shore intake building at the Chain of Rocks water treatment plant due to excessive leaking and aging. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. XO Communications, by means of directional drilling and trenching, place 1 2-inch HDPE duct from existing XO Communication manhole approximately 320 feet east on Walnut to proposed building entry at 1000 Market. Place 1 24 by 36 by 36 inch street rated handhole, etc. AT&T to bore and place 167 feet of fiber copper cable from front of 1011 North 10th Street to manhole located at the front of 1003 Cole. XDNet Systems, Inc. to install 2,672 feet of conduit with fiber from proposed handhole at northeast corner of Boyle and Lindell to proposed node in the alley at the rear of 4361 Olive. Union Electric Company, doing business as Ameren, Missouri, to set pole in the alley of 4232 Dr. Martin Luther King, south side of Dr. Martin Luther King, east of Pendleton Avenue. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that permit for Eugene Field House to encroach with the monument sign at 634 South Broadway be filed by reason of the fact that the sign has since been installed on private property, so a Board of Public Service permit is not needed. Recommendation that permit for Christine J. Millfed to build stairway from property to 6 feet past property line and ledge rock stairs at 6659 Lindenwood be filed by reason of the fact that the applicant has decided not to encroach on the right-of-way and has canceled the application. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that Gateway Pyrotech Productions, LLC, to provide a firework display October 1st, 2016, in conjunction with Grove Fest at Manchester and Sarah, which has been approved by the board on September 8, 2016, be approved. Now we have the conditional uses.
Good afternoon. Dylan Mosier, zoning plan examiner for the City of St. Louis, representing the building commissioner. Per board order number 766, transmitted here with the recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval with conditions is recommended for 5 applications. 2625 Bird, 3106 Cherokee, 5429 Chippewa, 5455 Delmar, and 6601 Michigan. I request that these recommendations be approved as submitted, and I would like to note that a typo was found this morning on the last one, 6601 Michigan. It was regard to condition number 3. It originally read that I submitted, shall be no cooking on the interior or exterior of the premises at any time. This application was for cooking to be involved, so that was a typo. It was corrected to read, there shall be no cooking on the exterior of the premises at any time. So just taking the interior cooking out.
Questions on the conditional uses from the board? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
I move to approve the conditional use permits as corrected.
Second.
Moved and seconded for approval. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth is excused. Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Conditional uses are approved. Minutes from our September 20th, 2016 meeting minutes have been distributed. Are there any questions or comments on those minutes? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
I move to approve the minutes from last meeting.
Second.
Moving second for approval. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Abstain.
Director Roth is excused. Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Abstain.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Minutes are approved. Today's agenda, are there any questions or comments on the agenda?
Yes, I do have a quick question, President Bradley. I don't know if this is the right place for it, but I saw the approval of the City of St. Louis Public Art Guidelines, Policy and Guidelines. And you and I have discussed that at a couple different times on at least one project. Can you share with me what exactly that entails, the approval of, I don't know if it's the public art ordinance or if there's a brief summary you could give me. Maybe I was asleep at the wheel on that particular topic.
So as you're aware, the Board of Aldermen passed an ordinance which pertains to public art. A portion of that ordinance pertains to policies and procedures which would be established by the Regional Arts Council in order to administer that particular ordinance. Some of those policies and procedures have to deal with appointing a board, talking about public art trust funds, and how percentages of funding for art are utilized on projects. Those policies and procedures have been put together by the Regional Arts Council and are submitted for formal approval of the board.
Great. And is there any way I could get a copy of that later on?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any other questions? Seeing none, I'll take a motion for approval, please.
Motion to approve the agenda?
Second.
Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth is excused. Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. The agenda's approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
Thanks so